Welcome to Fact or Fiction with me, Andrew. In this episode, I am going to figure out if the myth, you should wait 30 minutes to go swimming after lunch, is fact or fiction. I want to get started straight away. Come on. Maybe you are wondering why we're in the digestive system and if it connects to our myth and maybe even how it works. Well, this system connects to our myth because when you eat food, it goes down to your digestive system. Actually, it all starts in your mouth, where saliva or spit is added to the food when you chew it. This makes the food all mushy and wet so it can easily slide down your esophagus. Low down in your esophagus, there's a small door called the lower esophageal sphincter, also known as the LES. The LES opens when food comes down the esophagus and allows it to slide into your stomach. In your stomach, food is broken down into small pieces with the help of a strong hydrochloric acid. Next, the food goes into your small intestine. The small intestine sucks up all the nutrients from the food. Here you can see the nutrients going through the small intestine, getting smaller and smaller, getting sucked up by the villi. Then, the villi send all the nutrients into your bloodstream. Finally, all the remaining waste and food goes into your large intestine that sucks up all the liquid, and then it's time to go to the bathroom. Oh, I just noticed that our myth connects to the circulatory system because all that nutrients that the small intestine sucked up needs to go to your cells, but it can't go by yourself. It needs help from the circulatory system. When the food gets sucked up by the villi, it gets sent through to the other side into your bloodstream. There, the red blood cells pick up all the nutrients, so then they can go to all the other cells. But I thought blood was a liquid. Wouldn't it mix with the nutrients? No. Blood is made out of 3 different solid parts. I'll show you now. The 4 parts of blood are the red blood cells, the white blood cells, the platelets, and the plasma. Red blood cells is the most common type of blood cells in a drop of blood. The red blood cells help carry nutrients to all the other cells. The white blood cells help fight diseases. They are big and strong, but they're a lot less common than red blood cells. They gang up on invading diseases and eat them. These little guys are called the platelets. When you get a cut, all your platelets rush to the scene of the injury to help blood clot and stop bleeding. Then, this is the liquid part that blood is mostly made out of. It's called plasma. It's all the liquid that you thought was in your blood. It is part liquid, and it's most of the blood, but it's not all liquid. The plasma is what makes the blood cells move and pushes them around the body. So the red blood cells take all the nutrients that the villi in the small intestine sucked up and carries it to all your other cells. Do we have any evidence that shows that our myth is fact or fiction? First, we'll look at the evidence that supports this myth is true. Let's take a look at how this works. According to the How Stuff Works site, when you're exercising, your muscles are working very hard, and they need a lot of blood to keep them going. If you're just exercising, this is fine. When you're exercising, you're using your muscles. They are part of the muscular system. Now you can see all the little red blood cells coming through the arteries. But then, as you can see, most of them are going here. And then there's only a few, let's say, going to your digestive system because you haven't just eaten, so it doesn't need as much blood. When you eat, your digestive system is working hard. It needs a lot of blood to keep going, an extra big amount. When you are exercising and have just eaten, both your muscular system and digestive system are competing for blood. In the end, neither system ends up getting enough. This may cause cramps. Here you can see the blood going through the arteries, and here the muscular system and the digestive system are competing for blood. As you can see, some of the blood cells are panicking. Wow, how many body systems? Now there's yet another one. The skeletal system connects to our health myth because our myth has to do with blood. Blood is made inside your bones in a place called bone matter. This is the bone matter inside the bone where the blood is getting made, and it's going through your It's going through your veins into your bloodstream to get to work like all the other blood cells. Now I will show you the evidence against this fiendish belief. Neither the American Academy of Pediatrics, the U.S. government's Consumer Product Safety Commission, nor the Red Cross offers any guidelines or warnings related to swimming after eating. If you've just eaten a big meal, common sense might tell you that swimming may not be the best way to take care of yourself. According to Dr. Andrea, if you go swimming right after you just ate, it will make you feel a small cramp or a little bit uncomfortable, but it's not too hazardous or dangerous either. Well, that concludes our fact or fiction. In the end, with no documentation to link post-lunchtime swimming with drowning, this threat doesn't really hold water.